Alright, this is a quick little comparison between a drag slash or drag slash build, since it's not stock, and a DR10. Now this DR10 as of now is almost stock. There is a slight little change which I will cover in another video, but I just want to make a quick little comparison again. Now I've already talked about the difference in the droop in the arms, which is something that is massive. That is a huge difference. So on this one, in order to get some of that droop, I had to cut out, so if you look at that angle, I had to cut out that angle, and then I had to modify the arms a little as well. And this is something I covered in another video, so if you look at this other side over here. Now, the biggest issue that I had was finding the right shock and spring combination. Finally, I gave up. So I just went with GTRs and black springs. And it can droop more, but it's being limited by the damper. Do like the bumper on this one. Now, this one, I actually took the chassis from my slash build, my ultimate LCG slash, so I just need to swap out the electronics, well, just the receiver. But as you can see, I have the VXL, and this chassis is actually about 30 grams lighter than the stock chassis, and the stock high CG is lighter than the plastic LCG. Therefore, this chassis, which is off of a nitro slash, is over 30 grams lighter than the plastic LCG option. And by 30, I mean, it's probably close to 60 grams lighter. So here I have the wheelie bar, I have this other little portion that goes in the back of the motor, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick weight comparison between the two platforms. Now they have the stock electronics, right? Traxxas Electronics, actually the Traxxas Servo as well. You don't really need anything better. But we're gonna begin with this one. So here we're looking at 1449, so 1,449, well, 48 grams. And I'm weighing them without wheels and tires because you can swap them, so you could put the same wheels and tires on this one. That's the reason why. Also body, same thing. Body clips, the same exact thing, right? You can always swap them. But let's look at this one now. We are at 1330. So the DR10 platform is 100 grams lighter. Yes, it's over 100 grams lighter, but because I'm giving you an estimate, I'm saying 100 grams lighter. If you want to say 110, great, 110. The other thing too is, if you consider the weight difference from the chassis, you're looking at probably 150 grams at least that you're lighter on the DR10. That's a massive amount of mass that you can relocate at different parts, for example, getting the brass components here to use as ballast to balance out your car, depending on how you're tuning it. So, because you're starting with a lighter platform, that means that you have more flexibility to just shift weight about the car. Now, keep in mind there is another difference. This one has all metal gears, this one does not. Once you add the metal gears, it is going to add some mass onto the vehicle, but not enough to make a 100-gram difference. Therefore, between the two, that one's much lighter, that one's more tunable, and I mean, I've mentioned this before, it already comes with the metal shafts. Yes, you can get them for this one, that's fine. To be honest, you don't have to go around and spend on metal shafts. If you actually just get the Rustler extreme heavy duty shafts and then cut them, that's for the 4x4, right, make them shorter. Those are plastic, but they have a lot more material. Those would work fine on something like this. So keep that in mind. So that's the weight comparison between the two. If you're considering the platforms, keep in mind that's with electronics. But I hope this video was useful or at least entertaining. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment below if you have any questions or any comments. What are your experiences with either platform? And thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh, my hair! My tongue! My rod!